Hello everybody. In this video, we'll try to understand the energy of Anuradha Nakshatra further. So Anuradha Nakshatra is always about the learning part. It's a continuous learning nature nakshatra. It's also a friendship nakshatra, means its deity is Mitra, one of the 12 Adityas, and he never come alone. He comes with Aryaman and Varuna. Varuna is related to Shatabhisha and Aryaman is related to Uttara Falguni. So Uttara Falguni, Anuradha, Shatabhisha generally get along nicely as friends. And Mitra is the deity of Anuradha Nakshatra, and it's mainly a friendly natured deity. So Anuradha Nakshatra people sees everybody as their friends, and Anuradha Nakshatra, based on its symbolism lotus, they grow on troubles, they grow on problems. So just like a lotus grows on muddy waters, and still it can be very pure and very good, very beautiful. So Anuradha energy grows on troubles and problems, and it's a spiritual nakshatra because it's mainly related to the Saturn's energy. Saturn is the planetary ruler of this nakshatra, so discipline, hardworking nature, and also spiritualism. Spirituality is the main idea of this particular nakshatra. It's very passionate and also having a good amount of energy because it's a Martian nakshatra, because it's in the middle of, it is touching the middle of Scorpio. Scorpio's ruler is Mars. Another one is Scorpio is a natural eighth sign in the zodiac. So Anuradha energy mainly drives into the occult sciences, right? The hidden sciences. They like mysteries. They have a lot of secretive energy. They like secretive energies. Another one is Aslesha is the nakshatra where you can see Kundalini awakening seed is present. Aslesha, and whereas Anuradha is the main driving force where you can really find the Kundalini driving. So Anuradha energy is good for tantric practices, Kundalini energy awakening, and also understanding the mystical sciences, astrology, other Vedic sciences, other occult sciences, are also other the sciences like crystal healing, any kind of hidden things they like to understand, and it's very easy for them to understand them. And it's the driving factor of this, driving force of this whole Kundalini energy as well. So if you have enough Anuradha Nakshatra energy, then definitely you can try for liberation through Kundalini experiences. And Anuradha having power to worship, they love to do the things that they do generally, communication or whatever, the learning, the friendship, whatever they try to do with a lot of worship. That's the main idea of Anuradha, because it has the natural power of Radhana Shakti, right? So that is one of the beautiful things of this nakshatra. So Anuradha is about personal enlightenment. It's a very sensitive nakshatra, just like a lotus. How lotus is very sensitive, very tender. Same way Anuradha, they are very much sensitive in the emotional plane. But outside they may look very harder, but they are very sensitive in the emotional plane. So Anuradha is supposed to share its experiences and accumulated knowledge with its fellow beings. They like to do it, and they enjoy it. If they enjoy it, they do it, otherwise they don't do it. They do what actually they enjoy. So this kind of spreading of knowledge is meant to be in a coded form, you can say, so that it only reaches those who actually work enough to understand it, work enough to get it, right? So they like to enjoy delivering the things in a coded way. It's a mysterious way, you can say. They like to do it because it's a Scorpio is a sign of hidden things. So they like to communicate indirectly also, right? So that it's up to the other people they understand it. So says Vishwamitra, if you observe, is Vishwamitra is nothing but the friend of the whole world, right? Who went on to become a Brahmarshi, right? Brahmarshi is the highest post in the hierarchy of the sages, you can say. So from an ordinary king, Vishwamitra was a king, and so wherever you talk about Anuradha energy, you talk about Vishwamitra also, right? So from an ordinary king encompasses the various aspects of Anuradha's functionings from a universal standpoint, you can say. So he is like a universal friend, right? Vishwamitra. So the Vishwamitra's energy is also similar to Anuradha's energy. Vishwamitra, by his hard work, he became, by his penance, he became, a Brahmarshi, right? Similarly, Anuradha is a strongly hard-working nakshatra. It can also grow better and better as it ages. And one more thing is Anuradha's negative qualities are they are open to any kind of discussion and they are open to friendship with anybody, right? That is one of the drawbacks in the age of Kali, where they can be interested in the they are open to discuss anything. That is one of the bad things. And another one is open for friendship with anybody, whether it's a lower evaluated person or a highly evaluated person, whoever may be, in whichever position he may be. So he likes to do friendship with everybody because he considers everybody, the native considers everybody as a friend. So that is the drawback, another drawback. And another one is Anuradha is also famous for revenge taking. So Anuradha's energy is actually hitting the middle of the Scorpio, where Scorpio is a natural eighth sign. Then you can understand it's a revenge taking nakshatra as well. So the nakshatra is also related to sage Angirasa, one of the 7 celestial sages looking after the affairs of our galaxy. So the name of the sage translates into the fiery one, Angirasa, right? So the fiery one, association with this Mars, you can clearly say. So the association of Anuradha with this particular rishi is not so discussed by so many astrologers, but but still you can always understand the energy of Angirasa can also be related to Anuradha Nakshatra, as well as the Vishwamitra energy is also related to Anuradha Nakshatra. So Anuradha's main energy, if you combine the whole energy, is like looking like Mars, Saturn, Pluto, Ketu's energy. So Anuradha is the nakshatra where you can really find the balance between the tamasic planets Mars and Saturn. Finding the balance between tamasic planets and the most powerful planets like Mars and Saturn is not an easy thing, right? So if you find the balance between this Martian energy where you have a lot of passion and also hardworking nature, it's not so much of hardworking nature. Hardworking nature comes into the Saturn part, but the passion, the fire that you have, and also the work that you do, right? And with some discipline and focus is the Saturn. So the work you do with some discipline and focus comes under Saturn, and the fire you have comes under Mars. So when you can find a balance between these two, just imagine a kind of nakshatra that is finding balance between these two is really seems to be very nice, right? It's not like they are going to achieve something great, but they have that that fire and discipline constantly running throughout their life and can achieve something good. They can enjoy their life, and also ultimately they will achieve some spiritual things, because Anuradha is basically a spiritual nakshatra, right? It's not only about material attainment. At the same time, the most of the Anuradha's energy is related to spirituality, not about the material things. But of course, some of the material things come to them very easily, very nicely, comfortably. But at the same time, they are the most spiritual beings, you can say. Even the Kundalini driving force is actually present in the Anuradha energy. So if anybody is suffering from the bad effects of this nakshatra, some bad planet is present here, let us say. So generally the worship of Aditya is very good for them. Adityas, especially the Mitra, is the deity of this nakshatra. So one can also worship half Vishnu and half Shiva form commonly known as Harihara. So the practice of Raja Yoga, which actually the remedies are very much similar to the Vishakha Nakshatra affliction. So Vishakha, which is called as a Radha Nakshatra, is it's Anuradha is just coming after this Radha Vishakha Nakshatra. So the similar remedies are present here because the energies are to an extent somewhere they are similar, but Anuradha's energy is somewhere you can hit the positive strengths more, whereas Vishakha in the age of Kali is hitting more negative things. So the practice of Raja Yoga is also very good, especially the Kundalini part. They easily this Anuradha energy can easily align with the Kundalini energy evolution process. So that is one thing. So you can understand Anuradha's energy is very much into music also, because another symbolism for Anuradha is goddess Saraswati, where it's goddess Saraswati is a symbolism for music and learning, the continuous learning, right? So they are mainly into mysterious functionings of the universe. So the whatever we need to discuss, we already discussed the kind of places, the kind of energies, the kind of activities that you can perform on this on the day of Anuradha. That is when moon is in Anuradha Nakshatra. That day is called as Anuradha day. So this is the energy of Anuradha. It's one of the good nakshatras, you can say, especially whenever you want to find balance between the things. That's one important thing. Balance between the means mediation. Mediation is also one of the good things. The main theme is learning, and love for music, and also hardworking nature. Uh, and you can also say they can look at everybody as their friends. So that is another thing. So they generally consider everybody as their friends. So those are the biggest positive things we can attribute to this particular nakshatra. And Anuradha's second pada is a Pushkara Navamsha pada, where you can see most of the beautiful energy lies in. And the first pada is where you can say the revenge attitude is more focused, but of course the revenge attitude is distributed all across this Anuradha energy, all the four padas. But first pada can be more revenge taking kind of attitude you can find. So thanks for watching this video, and our next video will try to meet discussing another nakshatra. Thank you.